Before we get into the episode today, I wanted to share something really great with you coming up April 1st. For the first 14 days in April, I am doing my 14-day Home Declutter Challenge. It is completely free and I would love you to be a part of it with me. Every day, there are going to be small, achievable tasks to declutter in your home. I will be jumping on live on my Instagram every single day to take you through the daily challenge. By the time we get to the end of the 14 days, collectively, all of the small tasks would have built up to make a huge difference. I would love for you to be part of this challenge. To join, simply click the link below in the caption and pop in your details and share it with your friends. Let's get organized together. Hi, it's Cara here from Cara Grace Collective and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Organised Family. I am a holistic women's health coach and I specialize in helping women organize their life, prioritize their time and be confident in who they are so they have time for what is important, but also so they can enjoy life and not just endure it. Here on my YouTube channel, I share all of my tips and tricks weekly and give you some great ideas to just help you with busy life, particularly busy mum life. So welcome to this week. This week, I am so excited to share with you how to get your kids involved in routines and organization. I talk a lot about how routines are so important for the family and so important for me as a mum. When I have routines and rhythms and organization, it helps take the thinking work out, it helps me not waste time, and it just really helps things run smoothly. But as a mum, as my children get older, I really need to help them develop some independence and to be an active member of our family. That's really important for us. But the thing is, I can't just turn around one day and say, okay, you need to start doing things yourself, off you go. We actually need to teach our kids. We need to help them and we need to facilitate them, and it is our job to help teach them these key life skills. So what I've started to do with my kids is I've developed some key resources that help teach them to get to that independence. So hopefully when they're a little bit older and some of the tools can be removed and they can have that same independence. Now, I'm not under any illusions that I have some things coming for me in the teenage years, and even though they might be helping me now and love it, it's not always going to be like that. I understand that. But at the same time, my specialty right now is working with young children and primary age children. I come from an education background. I have a bachelor in education, so I've also done quite a lot of study in child development, dabbled in a little bit of the child psychology and also what works for them at these times. So my specialty really is if you've got toddlers through till about mid-late primary school. Now my children are 5 and 3, and so my daughter has only just gone to school this year and she's only just starting to learn how to read. My son has no idea. So when it comes to organization, I need to use a lot of visual cues with them. There's a lot of things that us as adults just take for granted, that we can think ahead to what's coming, read what's coming ahead, and we do a lot of these things subconsciously that we process, that gives us peace, that helps reduce our anxiety and helps us get tasks done. But for kids, they don't have that ability to think through yet. They can't read and they don't know. So we need to set that up for them. So I use a lot of visual cues for my kids. The first visual cue that I use is in our toy room. All of our toy baskets are labeled with a picture. So I really encourage our kids to help us when we're cleaning up. It is not just my responsibility to clean up their toys, and sure, I help them. And if I just said to them, go clean up the playroom, they can't do that. They get overwhelmed. So what I have to do is I go in there and I might say, okay, we're gonna start with the Barbies. I want you to put all the Barbies away. They can go to the basket in the playroom, find the tag that has the Barbie picture on it, get it out, put the Barbies in and put it away. Then I will give them the next instruction. Okay, next we're gonna pack up all the superheroes. They can find the basket that has the superhero tag on it, put all the superheroes in there and put it away. So having that visual reminder in their playroom is great, but I also just can't send them off to do it on their own because they are still in that stage where they need guidance and development. I need to give them step by step by step. As they get older, I will reduce the number of steps and I will ask them, what do you need to clean up? What are you going to do first? Where does it go? Okay, show me. That will be the next step that we move into. Once we've moved away from that and they get even more independent, of course, then the expectation will be you need to go and clean up the playroom and you need to do it on your own, because they have learnt, we have developed, and we have supported them, and they then know. And so we can have that expectation as they get older. So these are the baskets that we have in the playroom, and they go in some white cubes. And as you can see here on the label, I just created these on my computer. I just printed them out, I laminated them, and then with a piece of ribbon just tied it to the basket. So they're looking a little worse for wear because they have been there for over 12 months now. But as I said, it just works so well. It helps the kids take ownership, responsibility, and just no excuses. The next thing that I developed for my kids was a visual weekly timetable. So my daughter is very much like me in that she likes to be organized. She likes to know what is coming up. And so I was finding, I would know. I would plan my weeks and I would know what's coming up, and I really liked that. And every day she would ask me, Mum, what are we doing today? Mum, what are we doing today? So I created my kids' visual timetable. And so what it is, I'll show you an example in a moment, is I have put her whole week and I've identified it with pictures, and she tracks every day with a magnet. This has helped her learn her days of the week. It has helped her learn what is on, to take responsibility for what is coming, and it also really helps her know what to expect. So before she went to school, we minimized, and I say minimized because honestly, you can't ever get rid of tantrums and things like that, okay? There is no perfect child, and that is just part of being a child and mum and human. So of course we had our tantrums. But it minimized tantrums when, we had to go out and do jobs, because she would know, okay, we're doing jobs today, but I know on Thursday we go to the park. So when mum says, no, we're not going to the park today, it's not no forever. It's no on Thursday, it's no until Thursday, and I can see on the fridge how long that is. So it really has helped minimize that with my children. Here are the kids' visual timetables that I keep on our fridge. So I have included what uniform she needs to wear. So whether it's her school dress or her sports uniform, you can see I've identified swimming lessons, dancing. The book is for when she has library. On Saturday, we have a picture of the family because that's family day. My son's is slightly different, and you can see there's park day. They've got their little magnet there that they can track, and they just love that. It makes such a difference. Now that my daughter is at school, I have also developed a morning and afternoon routine chart. On this, I have included pictures and words because she is starting to learn to read. And so I want to develop that and support that. So the pictures are there, so she knows exactly what it is now. But as she progresses throughout the year, she's going to start identifying those words more too. So in the morning, I have put everything she needs to do. Breakfast, pack her bag, brush her teeth, shoes, lunchbox, drink bottle, communication folder. All those things are there, and she moves a little bit on her chart once she has completed it. Again, for the afternoon, her afternoon one is smaller. She needs to get out of her uniform, do her homework, unpack her bag, and I think there's a fourth one that I can't think of. But again, having that there, she knows what is expected, she is supported, she is scaffolded. There's no excuse of, I forgot, I don't know, mummy, because it's there. And again, we have to teach them. We can't just one day say, it's your job now, go. We need to support them and teach them, and eventually then they will get to that full independence. Then on the inside of my pantry is her morning and afternoon routine. And so you can see, this morning, she did take her lunchbox and water. She's just forgotten to put it all the way down. Of a morning, I've got all the things she needs to do. So she needs to pack her lunchbox and water, brush her teeth, put her folder in her bag, do her hair, make her bed, breakfast, dressed, and shoes and socks. She is not allowed to watch TV, read a book, do anything until this chart is completed. And as I said, I know things will not always be perfect and I'll have my fights, but for now, this is proving a really great way to help guide her even through some whinging. In the afternoon, she needs to unpack her lunch and water, get changed out of her school clothes, have afternoon tea, and do her homework. So these are a few small tools and things that I have implemented to help support my kids to be part of the household routines and organization. I want them to grow and develop and learn how to take responsibility, but I need to step them through that process. I hope you found something helpful in this week, and if you would like a copy of the visual chart for your child, see below. There's a link to my website and you can purchase a PDF copy. Actually, sorry, it's a PowerPoint copy for you to edit. Super cheap. You can add in your own pictures there and print it out and start implementing the same in your house. If you feel like things are really crazy right now, you can book in a free discovery call with me and we can chat through things, and I can give you some guidance on where to go. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, because I will be back next week with a brand new video, and if you've subscribed, you will get alerted straight away once it is uploaded. Remembering each week I'm jumping on here and giving you some quick tips and tools to help you with busy mum life. So until next week, have a great one and I'll see you soon.